What is going on, guys? Get You What You Throw here, back with more Grand Theft Auto 5. And as you can see probably right away, things are a little different today. My camera's over here instead of over there, and we're streaming pretty late in the day. I didn't think I was going to be able to stream today, and actually wasn't planning to just because there wasn't enough time. But I said, you know what? My people need me. Let me squeeze out like a quick, I don't know, 25, 30-minute live stream. So that's pretty much all we're going to be doing here today, guys. But what we've got is really cool. This is a competition crawler here in Grand Theft Auto 5. This is a Jeep CJ that is geared nice and low, geared very well for crawling. I haven't gotten to give it a really good test yet, but it doesn't really have a high top speed, as it should be, and, you know, it doesn't accelerate the fastest, but what you do have is some nice, good, low-end torque that kind of allows you to control the vehicle and crawl it over some rocks, obstacles, whatever it is you want to do. So, this is the vehicle that we're going to be testing out here for the next half hour or so, but as soon as this video, or as soon as the stream ends, I gotta run and leave to band practice. We've actually got a gig coming up here on the 13th of January, so we're going to be doing some practicing for that tonight. But real quick, let me bring up the live stream chat, see what you guys are saying to me here. What is up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Guys, I don't know where to begin. Let's, first off, I mean, I've said it 1,000 times in the past. I know, I'm a horrible YouTuber. Sorry for leaving you guys again for like a week and a half or 2 weeks, however long it was, with really no notice or communication. That's something that I really need to improve on here in my YouTube life, is just keeping you guys more in the loop. You definitely deserve better than me just disappearing on you. And I don't know. I know that I don't have many Twitter followers, so I could tweet about it, but it's like a fraction of a percent of you guys will actually even see those tweets, so a lot of times I'm like, there's no point in even tweeting it when 0.1% of my subs are going to see that tweet, you know what I mean? So, anyways, I'm sorry guys that I left you hanging. I'm back, and tomorrow, I believe we are going to be doing a Foreman Friday. We are going to be setting up the George Foreman right over here next to me, where this keyboard is currently at, and we're going to obviously take this out of the room, set up the Foreman, and do some cooking while playing video games. It should be sweet. Guys, what is up in the chat? I see you guys. I haven't really read any of the chat here out loud yet, just because I'm trying to cover everything here on my mind. I don't want to forget anything that I wanted to say. Thank you, first off, to everybody who has subscribed to the channel recently. I see a lot of you guys saying that you either just subbed today or just subbed in the last week or so. So thank you guys. Let's take this thing nice and slow over some rocks here. We're going to be kind of going at a realistic speed here. Okay, so I know not everybody is into that. I know some of you guys are like, oh, just punch it! But we're here to kind of give it a realistic attempt at rock crawling. So I am going to be going slow here. Treat it almost a little bit like a SpinTires type situation. Nice and realistic. Let's get a good camera angle here. Look at that suspension flex. Actually, not bad. It could be better. It could be a little bit more flexy, but for the most part, not bad. We should be able to crawl right back up here using this rock. Let's give it an attempt here. Ooh. Now we could also, there are a few more things we could do to this. We can lift it higher. I can give it a higher lift. I don't think we can change the tire size, but we can also give it a little bit more torque, a little bit more engine power, but I'm not sure if torque is necessarily what we need. It's not really showing me signs of needing more torque. For the most part, we're able to crawl across these rocks just fine. In fact, it did a really, really good job overall. Yo, real quick, let's get the first like spike out of the way, and then I can start reading the chat here a little bit. But let's just start strong with the like spike, guys. It's the first one in 2 weeks. Everybody, please drop a like down below. It only takes half a second. And tell me in the chat that you did. I'm going to be shouting out as many of you guys as I can who drop a like. So let's get it going in 3, 2, 1. Like spike! Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What did I get for Christmas? Yo, Jaden, what's up, dude? Well, here's one thing I got for Christmas. These sick Philips headphones. I've never owned open back headphones before. These are not isolation headphones. They're made to breathe, they're made to hear the world around you, and I never knew that that's what I wanted until wearing them. They're super comfortable. I like that I can hear what's going on around me. If somebody gets home, I hear them get home. They're not going to spook me when they walk in because I can't hear. So if you've never checked out open back headphones, check them out. If you have like sensitive ear pain like I do, because these headphones here are sweet. Jennifer, Mountain, Brendan, Oscar, Yancey, Nick, Sticks, Dylan, Coy, Jesse. Thank you guys all for dropping those likes down below. It's super appreciated. I don't want to miss anybody here, but I'm sure I will. Aaron, Station, we've got Mountain, Coy, Red X, Duke, Jacob, Legit, Tyrone, Julian, Alex, Multi, Harvey, Dominic, Tyler, Exterminator, guys, welcome all to the stream. Jeep Guy, welcome. Oh, and yeah, that's the other thing that I meant to talk about, guys. I hit 500,000 subs on Christmas Eve, and looking back, I really wish I had made like a special video for it. I'm still planning to do something for 500K, and I know it's got to be soon, because it's not going to be long until we're getting close to 600,000, so I know it needs to be soon. It might still be like a giveaway, or maybe, I was thinking of something more creative too, maybe me doing something 500 times, or I don't know. Real quick, guys, let me know in the chat with a yes or a no. Should we lift this crawler a little bit higher? Would you guys like to see an additional 6 inches or so added to this thing? Maybe even a foot? Stacy, Charlie, Kenneth, what did that say? Gaming Lizard, Claudio, Nikolai. Thank you guys all for dropping those likes. Mount Bros, thank you guys for your support. That's gonna be it for this like spike, so I'm sorry if I missed you. We'll do another one at the end of the stream. I'm gonna turn off my heater here. Check out this little thing. So convenient. Heater remote. Boom. Just like that, baby. Ethan, thanks for the sub and the like, dude. Yeah, so for 500,000, man, I couldn't believe that it happened on Christmas Eve. I thought it was going to happen on Christmas Day, or maybe even the day after Christmas, but like we were gaining a good amount of subs there each day, and so I hit 500,000 while I was at my girlfriend's house for Christmas. We were there for Christmas Eve, so when I hit 500,000, I showed her, and like she told her family, and it felt kind of weird because Christmas Eve's not supposed to be about us. It's about the holiday, the season. And suddenly, like, her whole family was just kind of like clapping for me or whatever, like congratulating me on 500,000. So that was a really special day for me, and honestly, a really special Christmas. Hitting 500,000 subs was better than any gift that I got this year, guys. So you were all part of that. You all made this possible. Unless you're not subscribed, then you didn't help. And you should be subscribed. No, I'm joking. Do whatever you want. How was my New Year? It was good. It was good. I went a little hard on New Year's Eve. I didn't feel so good on New Year's Day, but you know, that's how it goes. I am 24, by the way, so it was all perfectly legal. Anyways, you guys are saying yes, you'd like to see this thing lifted up. So let's do the lift kit right now. But before I forget, I forgot to take my vitamin D today. I started taking vitamin D like 3 weeks ago because I thought that maybe I had some kind of vitamin D deficiency, and I've actually felt really good since taking these, so. Turns out that vitamin D deficiency is the most common deficiency, I think, in the United States. Like, a ton of people have it and they don't even know it. So, luckily it's very cheap. And vitamin D regulates a lot of things in you, actually. It can do everything from your mood to wounds healing, your immune system, things like that. So, I don't know. I don't know if it's the vitamin D or other things, but I feel like I've just felt happier in general since starting to take the vitamin D. I mean, it could be totally something else doing that. There's really no way to isolate it and know why. But I mean, hey, I'll keep taking it because I felt great ever since. Alright, so check this out, guys. We are lifting this thing a little higher now. Let's try this. We added probably close to a good foot on this thing. Oh, look at this guy. He knows. He knows. He's like, oh my gosh, I need to take a picture of that. You look like you're 17. Yeah, I know. I know. When I was younger, I didn't like looking young. Like, when I was 14, I didn't like looking like I was 11. That was annoying. But now that I'm 24, I don't mind if people think I'm 18. The older you get, the more of a compliment, I guess, it becomes. Because by the time I'm 30, people are going to be like, oh, you look like you're 22. And I'll be like, Aw, yeah. Yo, Chris, thanks for the like and the sub, dude. Thank you for the like and the sub, my man. Alright, so let's retry the same section of rocks here with the lift. See if, maybe it's just me, but I feel like we're already getting over these rocks more easily. It's like skipping around less, it's just kind of crawling. There's a little bit of skipping, as you could call it. I really hope that in the next GTA they kind of fix these physics that cause you to kind of just like jerk your way across the rocks. You know what I mean? I would definitely... Oh my goodness, hold on. I gotta interrupt myself here. Exposed! Oh, with the 2018 Super Chat. Exposed, that is awesome, dude. At first I looked at that, I was like, wait, why did he donate $20.18? Oops. I see exactly what you did there, Exposed. Thank you, dude, for the super generous $20 Super Chat. That is amazing. Exposed, I hope you have a great 2018, dude. Let me make sure you didn't send a message through with that real quick. Happy New Year. Awesome, dude. Happy New Year back to you, Exposed. Again, I hope you have a great year, dude. Thank you so much for that Super Chat. That's amazing. That one guy with no vids on his channel, thanks for the like and the sub. Guys, plans for 2018. I've got a few big plans here for 2018, but I need to give my disclaimer. Real quick, here's what we're going to do. We're going to hit these rocks here, then we're going to go over to the swamp, and then we're going to have to wrap up the stream actually pretty soon, because we just do not have a lot of time to stream. So plans for the new year. One of the big things, another thing we haven't talked about is the RC build. I was doing so good with the RC build, and then I basically finished the building part, and now I'm just left with connecting the electronics. I have to do some soldering. I have to use the Dremel tool on the battery tray to get my battery to fit. Like, now I have to do all the pain in the butt parts. There really shouldn't be a pain in the butt. I guess they should be the fun parts, but I have to paint the thing and cut it out. And I think I just honestly just got overwhelmed by everything I had to do with it that I almost just got, like, I don't know, I guess you could consider it almost like a paralysis. It was like, oh geez, okay, so now we have to paint this thing, I have to learn how to wire it, I'm gonna have to learn how to solder these, like, I was just overthinking the whole thing, and I think I just kind of, like, froze under the, not really the pressure, because I didn't really feel pressure in doing the build, but I just froze under the, I don't know, I guess just a little overwhelmed by it all. What I realized is that I gotta relax. So, here in 2018, here, real quick, guys, we're going to teleport up to the swamp, and I'm going to try to continue multitasking and talking, because we've got a lot to cover, a lot to say in a little bit of time. I'm probably going to have to end the stream here in about 15, maybe 20 minutes, but 20's pushing it. Probably about 15. Anyways, my disclaimer that I'm going to give, whenever I tell you guys what my plans are, to some degree you got to take them with a grain of salt, because I am a dreamer, but where I struggle is putting plans into execution, but I have a lot of big plans. So for 2018, I definitely want to get a vlog channel going. I want to do a few vlogs every week, maybe, I don't think every day is realistic. I would definitely need to hire an editor or something if I wanted to do that. But at least a few vlogs per week. We're definitely going to add more games to the channel. You guys are going to see a little bit less GTA. We're still going to do GTA. But we're going to add in more games. We're going to start doing Farming Simulator again. We're going to do more BeamNG Drive. We might do some Minecraft. We're definitely adding more games to the regimen. So on top of that, you've already got vlogs. You've already got more games. What else am I going to do here? Well, another thing that we need to do is finish the RC build. Now, I might just save that for next week. In one stream, we got to glue the tires and start working on the body. And then maybe I'll vlog me doing, like, the painting. Maybe, like, vlogging myself, like, go to the store to buy the paint at the hobby shop and blah, blah, blah. So once the RC build is done, we're still going here. Yo, Jason, thanks for the like and the sub. If there's anybody who just got here who let me know that they dropped a like or subbed, sorry if I missed you and did not shout you out. I'm just, as I said, trying to talk through everything here. But thank you for being here if you are one of those people. Yeah, the vlogs should be a lot of fun, and I have a lot of good equipment for the vlogs. Like, it might not be Casey Neistat quality vlogs, but it should be good quality. I mean, I've got a drone to film, I've got a camera stabilizer, and I feel like I have a decent eye for cinematography. Like, I'm not just gonna, like, hold a camera in my face all day. Like, I want to get a little bit more creative with it. and kind of have some fun with it. I don't know. So anyways, we're still going here. So once the RC build is entirely done, that is where some really cool videos hopefully begin. That is where I want to start putting the RC crawler to the test. Everything from mudding to hauling a trailer. I'm probably going to buy like a scale Lamborghini as well, so we can put the Lamborghini on the trailer, have it being pulled by the Jeep, and meanwhile, it's all going to be filmed very, it'll be filmed well. It's not going to be shaky cam. Like, the idea here is to make it really good looking RC content. Maybe that's why I overwhelm myself, is because, like, when I do something, I want to do it right. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, so I think that sometimes I tend to, rather than just doing it and not worrying about it, I worry about it being so good that I have trouble starting it. So, in 2018, I need to relax a little bit and just slowly dig into all these things that I want to do. I have so many big plans for my channel. It's just that I've got to start executing them. Yo, Dylan, thanks for the like. Will, what is up? Let me alt-tab here real quick. Yo, Braden, what is up? Jason, thanks for the like and the sub, dude. Alright, so let's see here. We're going to continue to drive up this this river here. And I think I'm going to do another Jeep CJ7 stream, which is what we're driving now. We'll probably do it on another day, but I do want to revisit this vehicle because today we don't really have enough time to give it the full test that I would usually like to give it. You know what I mean? Usually we really put it to the test, take it all over the map, and do each thing kind of multiple times to get a good idea for what it's capable of. And today I'm just not entirely sure if we're going to be able to get through everything. Because I also want to try upgrading it. I want to try, upgrading the engine. There's just not enough time to do everything today. So you guys might see this vehicle again here in the future. Zach, thanks for the sub and the like. Jeremy, thank you, dude. I'm glad to be back. It's always like the first video back that's almost like not the icebreaker. That's not really what I'm trying to say. But like, once you get the first video back out of the way, the whole thing feels so much easier. It just feels like, once you get that first one out of the way, I don't know what it is. So that's kind of another reason today why I rushed this live stream. I knew that I had just enough time to do it, and it was like, alright, as long as we do this stream today, tomorrow's stream will be even easier. It's just like the first one back is sometimes the hard one to get out of the way. Ooh, wheelie it. Oh, no wheelie. No wheelie. Ooh, okay, this should be interesting. Okay. I don't know if we're going to flood here. This water level looks lower almost, but that should be impossible. There's no way this water level's lower. Although California is in a drought right now. When are you going to do 2 streams a day? Oh, that's the other thing, guys. I want to start doing some days 2 videos per day. When am I going to start that? Soon. Hopefully, maybe next week. Another thing, guys. Hold on. Here's what I need you guys to do. If you're not following me on Instagram right now, I'm going to put my Instagram up on stream here. Hold on. Where is it? Oh, is it not here? Oh, there it is. Right over here where I'm pointing, far other side of the screen there. You can see my Instagram at the top. Follow me on Instagram, guys. What I've done is, to make my workload a little bit smaller, I talked to my sister, and she's going to start helping me with some of my Instagram posts. I'm going to do some of them, but some days she might help me out with the picture and stuff. So basically, I'm going to be posting to Instagram a lot more. So if you're not following me yet, Getchy1230YT, as you can see up there in the corner. Drop me a follow on Instagram. I'm dropping a new post tomorrow, and hopefully, basically a post every day on Instagram. That's kind of the goal here, or at least close to it. First live stream. Well, welcome to Mind Time. Glad you're here, dude. When am I doing Mud Runner? We're going to be doing Mud Runner very soon. Mud Runner's still going to be kind of a staple game of the channel. You know, in the same way that GTA 5's a staple game of my channel, SpinTires is too. So I think like the two biggest featured games on my channel will still be SpinTires and GTA 5. We're still going to sprinkle in some other random games, maybe Gigabit Off-Road too, stuff like that. But basically, Mud Runner should be coming tomorrow. I think we're doing the Foreman Friday. Like I said, I think we're bringing up the George Foreman, so you guys, you're not going to want to miss the first Foreman Friday. It's going to be epic. It's going to be basically me making, I think I'm going to do a melt tomorrow. So it's not going to be super difficult, but I think we're going to do a melt with you know, some cheese, some meat, some lettuce, some tomato on some good Italian bread, slap it down on the Foreman, and basically let it cook while we're gaming. So make sure you guys are here for the Foreman. The Discord server is created. That's another thing. Jeez, I'm glad I streamed today because you guys are helping me like mentally organize everything that I need to do here. I just keep thinking of the next thing, like, oh, also need to do that, also need to do that. Broken Wrists 6. Welcome to the stream, dude. I broke my arm about 10 years ago. Snapped it clean. So I didn't break my wrists like you, but I did have a broken arm. Do I have Snapchat? I do. You can follow me on Snapchat at Getchu1230. I don't snap very often. I might start to snap more. But I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I'll probably snap more. Drop me a follow just in case I do. Fawn Sira. I probably said that very wrong, but thanks for subbing and dropping the like. Love the Jeep. It needs to have wider axles or tires. I see what you mean there. One thing, yeah, you know what? Here, let me do something here. You might not have been here when we did it, but we actually just lifted this Jeep. So I raised the front and the rear height, but we didn't make the stance any wider. So let's go to the front width. Check this out. Let's make the stance a little wider here. Not thinner, not thinner. So the tires do come off of the axle, but it's really just a what's the word? A cosmetic thing. It doesn't really matter. There we go. So here you have some wider set tires. That looks a little bit more like a crawler now. That wider stance to make it a little bit more stable. Yo, Connor, thanks for following me on Instagram, my dude. I appreciate it. Another reason that I've been gone lately is I've been kind of glued to the stock market, guys. These last couple of weeks, a few stocks that I'm in have had some crazy runs. You guys are probably a little bit young to be involved in the stock market, but yeah, one of the ones that I was watching exploded last week, so I was glued to my phone, like day trading it, and I basically chose to do that instead of make videos for a few days. I was like, okay, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I need to watch this stock. And so even these last 3 days, I'm sure you guys are familiar with AMD, the chip maker. They compete with Intel. AMD went up something like 15 or 20% in the last 3 days, so I've been pretty much glued to watching stock charts and just trying to buy and sell at the right time, and it's been pretty successful. It's been pretty successful. But I will say, guys, the stock market is extremely distracting to productivity. It is hard to be productive when every minute you're looking back over at a stock price. You know what I mean? So, it's been fun. It's been fun, but can you be glued to live streams? Yeah, that would probably be better for me. Actually, though, this last week, it was probably more valuable for me to be glued to the stocks, because I made some good plays here this week. Did anybody hear about the Intel leak? How Intel, probably the manufacturer of most of your chips in your computers right now, Intel found a security leak, basically, and for them to patch the security thing, I don't know what to call it, it's going to slow all of their chips down by up to like 30%. So there are these processor chips in cloud servers at Amazon and Google, and these chips might get slowed down 30% by the security patch. What this means is Intel could be in big trouble. Intel might have a bunch of lawsuits on their hands. It'll be interesting to see what exactly they do and how they choose to fix that. I don't know. It'll be an interesting thing to follow up on. Zach, thanks for the like. Charlie, I will see you later. Thank you for being here, dude. Connor, you said I'm only 9, so I don't know what you're talking about. No problem, dude. What I do recommend, don't worry about it now if you're only 9, but when you're a little older, when you're maybe like a young teenager, 14, 15, start learning a little bit about the stock market. The cool thing about it is that it's really interesting. It can be a lot of fun. It can be stressful and you can lose money, but if you start learning about it young, your understanding of it's just going to grow each year. Instead of like, I put off learning about it till I was 23. You know, I'm 24 now, and I've learned a ton about the stock market in the last year, but I wish I had really tried to understand the basics of it when I was younger. You know what I mean? Make longer videos. Zach, most of my videos are over an hour, dude. How long do you want them to be? In fact, my recent Axial SCX10 build streams have been 2 to 3 hours, man. How long do you want these to be? Krull family, Krull, thank you for dropping that like. The Intel is another Apple. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? So anyways, to wrap up the whole Intel thing I was talking about, to the few of you who understand what I'm talking about, AMD should profit from this because Intel's going to get caught up in this whole mess. Meanwhile, AMD's security on their chips is fine, so AMD chips might become kind of the new standard depending on how bad this Intel thing gets. So that should be interesting to watch. But here's my disclaimer. This is not investment advice. I do not recommend buying or selling stock. I gotta give that disclaimer. I think I'm legally obligated or something to say that, like, I'm not giving stock advice. Austin, thanks for dropping that like. I'm 22, have a Jeep almost exactly like that. Awesome, dude. I'm jealous. I saw a sick lifted Jeep the other day. I forget where. And I thought to myself, like, man, like, I kind of want my next car to be like a Tesla Model S or something. But then I was like, what if instead of the Tesla, I got like a sick lifted Jeep? And I could probably still after that afford like an old Ford Bronco and a dirt bike and a go-kart. You know what I mean? I don't know. Ivan, thanks for dropping that like. Welcome to everybody clicking on right now. I can see we've got a lot of people dropping hellos in the chat, subscribing. If there is anybody here who isn't subscribed yet, guys, subscribe down below. Guys, I have a question for you. Where do you like the camera placement better? To those of you who are usually here, do you like it when it is square, directly looking me in the face? Or do you guys kind of like this offset kind of look? Because I notice a lot of YouTubers, some of them do that, where they're, you know, they're a little offset like this. Or not that much, I guess like this. How do you guys like the camera position? Do you like this position better or the old one? Yo, Isaac, what is up, dude? I've been great. I've been busy over this Christmas break. I've been taking care of a lot of things that I've been meaning to take care of. And if you just got here, you probably miss it. I've also been glued to the stock market, which has made my video making very unproductive. So you should get the beast out in the snow, Rick. That's another one. Yes, we need to do that. That's why I need to start making vlogs and all this. Did we ever decide on the name of the vlogging channel? What did we decide on the name of the vlogging channel? Was it Gitchy Vlogs, Gitchy IRL? So a lot of you guys do like the offset camera, but a lot of you guys also like it when it's just square looking me right in the face. What I kind of like about this position is you can't really tell where I'm looking sometimes when the camera's there. You can't tell if I'm looking at the camera or the screen, whereas if I want to address you guys, I can look over here. It is very clear that that's what I'm doing. I don't know, I kind of like this camera position. I would probably put it lower, though. It's a little high up in the air. It's like above my head. Logan, welcome to the stream, dude. Welcome, welcome. Gotcha, Call of Duty kid. Thanks for giving some feedback there. I like the camera above the second screen you were looking at so that it looks like you are talking to us. Wait, so you're saying... So you're talking about this one over here. That one, right? Broken wrist, you said you prefer it straight on, looking at the face. What state am I from? I am from Ohio. So guys, here's the deal. I am going to have to wrap up this stream basically in the next 2 or 3 minutes, because I gotta leave, get going to band practice. I'm supposed to be there in 22 minutes, and it's like a 17-minute drive. I don't look forward to this drive. I don't like having to drive more than like... I don't want to go farther than 15 minutes. Anything longer than that starts feeling like a haul. Maybe I'm just lazy. I don't know. Caden, thanks for the sub and notification. So used to the hair cam, yes. Alright, so to wrap it up, guys, let's do one final like spike of the stream. Drop those likes down below. Tell me in the chat that you did. I'm going to be shouting out everybody I can who drops a like. Besides that, in closing thoughts, yo, thanks, Danny. What was I gonna say? So tomorrow is the first Foreman Friday. You're gonna want to be here for that. I have no idea how it's gonna go. It could be a train wreck. We're gonna be trying to play video games and cook at the same time in my office. We're gonna be cooking right here next to my computer with a grill. This is gonna be nutty. I'll probably try to go live around 3 or so in the afternoon, okay? 3 Eastern time. Right now for me it's 5:39. So if you need to work out the time zones, you're gonna have to figure that out. Phone C-Raw, Duncan, Alien or Aline, Sphinx, Radatia, Ryan, Kaiden. Wow, there's some interesting names here in this chat right now. Some really difficult names to say. Zachary, Isaac, FishX Gamer, Bode, Brendan, OG Swamper. Thank you guys all for dropping those likes. Bode Fryer, did I already say that? Broken Wrist. Ooh, Broken Wrist, your message scrolled away really quick. I saw that it was something about your broken wrists, but it went away so quick that I couldn't really read it. Oh boy. So yeah, in closing then, tomorrow, Foreman Friday. Next week, attempt to wrap up the RC build. Maybe make a vlog next week. I don't know. More Instagram posts. Remember guys, follow me on Instagram up in the other corner there. I'm going to be posting on Instagram a few times a week. Maybe even Monday through Friday. I might try to do like 5 posts per week. So follow me over there. How's my eye? Dylan, thanks for remembering, dude. I don't know. Last night I was sitting here at the computer and it was hurting. It was almost aching, and some days it's blurrier than others. Other days it's like crystal clear. I don't understand what happened to it. I don't think it'll ever be fully back to normal. It's pronounced Bodhi. Got it. Alright, so, in closing, thank you guys so much for being here. Honestly, I truly, truly mean that. This is my first stream/video in, I think, over 2 weeks. And it's just so nice to come back to, like... This sounds lame, but essentially your guys' warm, open arms. It's like, I come back in first video, like... You know, I thought that there would be, like, no viewers today. Instead, you guys were just, like, here and waiting, and... That was awesome. So thank you guys all so much for being here today and welcoming me back so warmly. I really appreciate the heck out of it. It feels good to be back. It really, really does. So thank you guys for hanging out with me here today. Thank you for sitting here in the chat, keeping me company while I try to show you guys this Jeep and talk at a mile a minute about other things. Chase, thanks for the sub and like, dude. What's my favorite dog breed? I don't really have one. I don't know. Like, there's a few cool ones. Huskies, I don't know. They have blue eyes. That's cool. Alright, guys. On that note, it's 5:41. I gotta be at band practice in 19 minutes, and it's a 17-minute drive. So what I'm saying is I'm already gonna be late. So, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I love your faces. I'm looking forward to 2018, going through with you guys. I think it's going to be a really good year, and I can't wait to just share it with you guys. There's going to be a lot of good stuff coming, a lot of good stuff. So I'll see you guys all tomorrow for the first ever Foreman Friday. I hope to see you there. Have yourself a great night. Have a good day at school tomorrow if you're going to school. And besides that, I will see you guys all tomorrow. I always think that I can hit the end button on my live streaming software, but I always forget. You don't click end there. You got to go over to this window. There it is. Okay. Thank you guys. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.